talking about how you can integrate technology into your daily life. So there are a bunch of places where you can use technology. So there's the home, on the road, at the workplace, or at school. And there are platforms for technology. Mobile is like your smartphone, your tablet, anything else that you take with you. Desktop, I'm referring to your traditional Windows or Mac, laptop, or desktop PC. There are multiple benefits of integration. So it can save time, you can remember things better, it finds answers for you, you can navigate, and just a bunch of other benefits. But I'm going to go through specific technologies that can achieve all of these benefits. So my first category is saving money. In today's economy, it's important to know what can save you money when you're on the internet. One of my favorite deal websites is called Deal Hampered. There's been a recent influx of daily deal sites like Groupon, Living Social, and other sites. And what they do is they make deals with local merchants, and then they give you these great deals on local products. So you could get like half off local product. And what Deal Hamper does is it aggregates the deals from all of these websites. And then once you have the deals, it'll send you an email each day with the latest deals around your area, which is just a great way to get the best local deals possible. Clicko, it's a relatively new giveaway site that I've discovered. And what Clicko does is they partner with hardware manufacturers like Samsung and Apple. And then what they can do is they can offer these giveaways, which both advertise the products and get people free stuff. And how Clicko works is that they advertise a free product, like at iPad 2 they did 2 weeks ago. And anyone who has a Facebook account can join the promotion. And then once enough people have joined the promotion, there's a countdown period. And once that countdown period starts, you wait until it's at the 0 mark, and then you click as fast as you can. And the first person who clicks gets the free product. And then they usually have secondary prizes like Starbucks gift cards, free movie tickets. I've done 2 of these so far. The first one, I was the second clicker, real bummer, but I got a Starbucks gift card instead of an iPod Nano. But yeah, so even if you're not a fast clicker, you can still usually get something. Right now, it's not well known enough that you have no chance of getting anything, because once everyone starts using this, you'll have virtually no chance of getting a prize, but I discovered this early. So. Answering questions, technology is great at this. There's this awesome website, True Knowledge, and what this does is it uses natural language technology to answer your questions. So you can ask questions in your natural speaking language. So you can say, who was the US president when Barack Obama was a teenager? And then it looks in its databases, it has facts, and it can tell you the presidents that were president while Barack Obama was a teenager. It's just a cool way to find information if you don't like keywords, because on Google you have to have certain keywords, and these keywords can be a pain to do. And if you're able to just ask the question in natural language, it's a great alternative. Discovering places. Foursquare, recently very popular. And Foursquare has apps for all of those mobile platforms. And what Foursquare can do is it uses the GPS chip in your smartphone, and it can find places around you. So I actually did it here. I opened up Foursquare on my phone, and it said Westport Public Library among other places around me. So then I can check in. Now, Westport Public Library hasn't done this, but any place can sign up on Foursquare and have special promotions. So when you check in, it says, thanks for checking in on Foursquare. Now we're going to give you these special promotions for checking in on Foursquare. So it's a great way for local businesses to get people to come to their places. And then also the people who use Foursquare get discounts. And a new feature of Foursquare is you can check into events, which is just a cool way to let your friends know where you are and what places you're going to. Hopefully strangers aren't looking at where you're checking in, so that, but there are good privacy settings. Communicating with others, technology has always been great since the invention of the telegraph to the telephone for communication. And modern technology like Google Plus is a new social network that Google introduced to compete with Facebook. And Google Plus is currently invitation only. If you have a friend who's on Google Plus, they can get you in, or I can get you in. Anyone who has an account on Google Plus can give anyone else access. And you may be thinking, why would I switch from Facebook? All of my friends are on Facebook. Why would I switch to Google Plus? But where Google Plus has benefits is in its privacy features, mostly. And one of the great privacy features of Google Plus is circles. So when you join the social network, you choose all of your friends. And once you have all of your friends, you can organize them into circles. And you can have a coworker circle, a close friend circle, a schoolmate circle, etc. And then once they're in these circles, you can post status updates, check into places, post photos, and then choose to only share them with these specific circles. So that way you know that no one outside of whom you're sharing it with is getting that information, which is just a great way to curate your online data. Navigating the road. I've tested a bunch of apps for navigation on the road because I like to see what's the best at accomplishing that. But there's this really, really cool app called Waze. And what Waze is it's available for iOS, Android, BlackBerry, Symbian. And Waze is what they call community-driven GPS. So if you have the Waze app on your smartphone, it can track how fast you're going. And then if enough Waze users are going slowly on a certain stretch of a highway or another place, it'll automatically realize that there's traffic there. And if you're using Waze for navigation, and it sees that a bunch of Waze users are stopped at a certain junction at the on the I-95, it'll route you around it. So it's community-driven GPS, literally, because as you're driving the traffic data on Waze. And Waze is also, you can also manually input accidents, traffic construction, police traps, etc. So it's just a great way to drive with the community. Organization. Time bridge. If you schedule meetings a lot, you may find that it's difficult to find a time slot where everyone is available. So what Time Bridge does is you can have multiple time slots for your meetings. And then once you present these to attendees and send them the email, they can choose which times they're available. And then once everyone's signed on, it can see, hey, everyone's available in this time slot, and it'll automatically schedule the meeting for that time slot. If there are conflicts, it'll of course ask you to resolve them manually, or you can have preset people who don't determine when the time is if they can't come. It'll still choose around. Mint, great personal finance tracking website. What it does, it's very secure. You can give them your bank login information and or credit card login information. And then it looks at your balance on your account, it looks at your transactions, can generate a pie chart of where you're spending your money. You can even set budgets, so say you only want to spend $70 on gas in a month. If you go over that, it'll alert you. It can remind you of bills. You can basically just see where all of your money is going. And it works with practically every bank out there, Chase, Bank of America, everything. So if your bank website is really unfriendly to users, you can use Mint to see where your money's going and how to better spend it. Package tracker. If you're buying things off the internet, you want to see where your package is going. If it's going to the wrong place, you obviously don't want that. And you can also see the estimated time that it will come to your house. And Package Tracker works with all of the carriers. And they can send you email or text message notifications. And when you put in the carrier number, it'll show the package on a map, so you can see its path. It's just a great way to track your physical packages. And then finally, entertainment. Everyone likes entertainment on the internet. So my favorite music streaming website is Grooveshark. And Grooveshark has an extensive library. Last I checked, it was over 8 million songs. It's mostly legal. They have mobile apps. They have mobile apps for most platforms. But the thing is, if you want the mobile app, you have to pay $3 a month right now, but that's not too bad if you get practically every single song out there for the $3 a month on your phone. And you can even save music to your smartphone. So that's it for my presentation. If you want to learn more, I'd recommend either visiting my blog, loganstechtips.com, David Pogue, great technology guy in Westport, his website. He has great articles and columns, also through the New York Times website, or even TechCrunch, one of my favorite blogs. It blogs about the latest startups and new websites out there that can help you achieve purposes. So, thank you.